Yeah, I just want
Did
to
you go?
tell, hello there, ChatGPT. Good morning here, and it's 56. Before I go to my work, I still have some time. I just want to talk with you, like what happened yesterday, and you helped me to make it as a diary. Thank you.
Good morning, Jerry. I'm glad to hear from you. How are you feeling today? It sounds like you had a productive day yesterday, especially with the diary. Do you want to talk more about what happened yesterday or anything specific on your mind before you head to work?
Yes, there's something I want to share with you, and you help me to make it as a summarize it, make it as a diary. I'm learning English. So the thing is about if I describe my day, like my day life, I probably would use just simple this simple phrase and simple words, and not really advanced. Maybe some others and something. Yeah, so I just want to tell you, like, share with you, like, what happened with me yesterday, and you help me to summarize it and help me to refine my diary, and use like more some other words. So yeah.
Got it, Jerry. I'd be happy to help you refine your diary and use more advanced phrases. Feel free to share what happened with you yesterday, and I'll help you craft it into a more polished and detailed diary entry with new words and phrases. Go ahead and tell me what your day was like.
Oh yeah. Okay. So there's one thing I just want to mention is about until I finish it, I'll just tell you to summarize it for me. Okay. If I didn't tell you, okay, you got to summarize it for me. So do not do it. Okay. Got it.
Got it. I won't summarize anything unless you tell me to. Just go ahead and share, and I'll be here to listen.
Okay, yesterday is Thursday, and yeah, it's nothing special at the morning. So woke up at I don't know, maybe 7 or 8, and I went to the office, had the office, and yeah, had breakfast at the office, and started working, and let's start working, and yeah. So during the afternoon time, during the lunchtime, and before lunchtime, and there's a call, from therapist. Cause a few days ago, I see someone just posted a link on their WeChat moment and says, okay, there's a free and there's some like a free therapist that you could talk with, and yeah, so I just submit my information to them, and yeah, so they just call me and ask me some information about what I'm struggling with and what I want to solve. I just talk with them on the phone about 30 minutes. And let's say if they had chance, they could ask me to do it in person to talk with me. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I'll continue.
That sounds like a pretty eventful day, especially with the call from the therapist. It's good that you took the step to reach out. Feel free to keep going when you're ready.
Okay, after talking with her about 30 minutes, just ask about my background, my information, why I what happened to me, and she says okay, she probably know to tell the manager, and if they can help me, they just call me, and if they can't, they just left me a message, and then I start have my lunch, and after lunch, I just return to the office, and I was watching. Now this is almost every at break time, lunch break time. I just so after lunch, I'll just watch the office like series show, and then go to take a snack. When the afternoon time is coming, and I start to work again, and we have meeting during like afternoon is 3 p.m. Yeah, it's a really short meeting. Yeah, but it's great. I just wanna, I'm a team leader, so I just wanna gather them together to know what they're doing actually this week, what they accomplished, and maybe there's some problem they want me to fix it. Yeah, so yeah, let meeting went really well. And so after work, I went to the I did this stay a little bit at the office because I really want to accomplish the stuff I have made yesterday. So yeah, so I stayed. Usually my off time is 6:30, but I stayed for like another hour to until finish it. But I feel really great. Yeah, I'll continue.
It sounds like you had a productive day, especially with managing your team and staying late to finish up tasks. That must have felt rewarding. Whenever you're ready, feel free to keep sharing.
Oh my gosh, rewarding. There's word I really don't understand the meaning of it. I see this reward is like a kind of gift, I guess, right? Okay, let's continue. Let's continue to tell my story now. And story, yeah. After the work, I went to the swim pool. I swam for like 700 meters or 800 meters. I don't even remember, but it's just like around 30 minutes plus. So I just got home. Just after swimming pool, I just got home, and the time is didn't started to actually like every day I probably have I probably will be having English class, and so today I just use like a prepper. I don't know how pronounce that website, Preply, and the class will be started at 9:30. So before the class, I took a shower and did a lot of things, and what I can do, and yes, and this also is my first time, having English class on this platform, and I booked learned English teacher to English tutor is tutors. I don't know did I pronounce it correct, and she's Chinese, and but she's speaking English very well, and she's in China right now, but and next year, and she'll be go to American for study in college. Yes. So we talk about a lot. We exchange a lot of things. So it'd be really fun.
You're right that reward can refer to a gift or prize, but rewarding is a little different. It means something that makes you feel satisfied or happy because you've accomplished something meaningful. So when I said your day sounded rewarding, I meant that it seemed like you felt good about all the work you got done and the steps you took. It sounds like you had a busy evening too, especially with swimming and then your first class on Preply. How was that experience for you, using the new platform and connecting with the tutor?
Yeah, the tutor is really great, and she knows the Western culture and the Eastern culture as well. Yeah, and if there's something I learned one word from her. Is just stereotype. Is talking about the Western, the West. They have stereotypes. They have the stereotype about the Asians, the yellows. Yeah, I learned this word from her. It's really great. After that, because I haven't, I didn't have my dinner yet, so I just went out. I felt really happy, so I just grabbed some street foods and drank a beer. Yeah, that's my day, and then got back home and watch the office. And to watch the office, now I just after I told my tutor as well, and the first season I don't kind of just not just trying to into it, the season two just into it. The seasons, I mean, so season one. I'm sorry, season one is just into it. Season two is kind of like it. Season three, I fall in love with the office show. But there's something I want to tell is about that somehow, and I think it's really common because they actually in the season three they added some new characters. At the beginning, and initially, I kind of like them to suddenly into the scene. I think it's really common in every TV shows. If they, maybe during the show they just added some new characters, probably the audience will not like it. Don't you think so?
It sounds like you had a really full day, and it's great that you're learning new words like stereotype. You're right about TV shows introducing new characters. Sometimes it can take a while for the audience to warm up to them, especially if they get attached to the original cast. I've noticed that happens in a lot of shows, and it can be a bit tricky for the writers to keep the story fresh without losing the core that people love. By the way, it's awesome that you're getting into The Office. Season one is a bit slower, but the later seasons definitely build on the characters more. and it sounds like you're enjoying the development. Did you have a favorite moment or character from the latest episodes you watched?
Yeah, Jam and Duet, and yeah, these two characters I like the most. And there's okay, there's one character, the new character, and from season three, and they added is the new one is about I don't know her name, and she's black, and she's not black, she's brown, I think. I don't know how. She's Italian, I guess, and she's office. She used to work at Stanford office. Now she transferred with Jam together back to the Dunder Mifflin. Did I pronounce correct?
It sounds like you're talking about Karen, played by Rashida Jones. She joins in season 3, after working at the Stanford branch with Jim before they return to Dunder Mifflin. And yes, you pronounced Dunder Mifflin just right. I can see why you'd like Jim and Dwight. They have a great dynamic. Jim's pranks on Dwight are always hilarious. What do you think about Karen so far?
Yes, yeah, I like her, and I like her styles. I like her appearance. Yeah, that's what I can say so far. And so at season three, I forgot which episode is Christmas, I guess. Yeah, it's Christmas. Day. The episode is about at the end of the scene, and it's just it's a CBI or what they just tell Dwight. I mean actually it's not real CBI, just like just Jim and Pam, they just trying to fool in the Dwight, just tell Dwight, oh, you got through your phone, but under the scene and Dwight did it. So there's something like I didn't catch it because it's I didn't watch when I watched it, I didn't turn on subtitles, learn no subtitles, so I can't didn't get the errors. Let's see. Wow, just like talking about CBI or what? Yeah.
I think you're referring to the episode where Jim and Pam prank Dwight by pretending to communicate with the CIA. Not CBI, but CIA, which is the Central Intelligence Agency in the US. They send him fake messages, making him believe that he's been selected for a top secret mission. It's a classic Jim prank on Dwight, and it's hilarious how seriously Dwight takes it. Not having subtitles can definitely make it tricky to catch everything, especially with all the quick jokes. Do you usually watch with subtitles, or are you trying to practice your listening without them?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just practice. Okay. Anyways, my day was that's my day yesterday was all I share with you. Or could you summarize all it, make it as a diary? Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate.
Sure, Jire. Here's a summary of your day as a diary entry. Diary entry, Thursday, October 17th. Yesterday was a fairly regular Thursday. I woke up around 7 or 8 in the morning and headed to the office, where I had breakfast and started working. Around lunchtime, I got a call from a therapist I'd reached out to after seeing a link on a friend's WeChat. We spoke for about 30 minutes, discussing my background and what I'm currently struggling with. She mentioned she would talk to her manager and follow up with me if they could help. After that, I had lunch and spent some time watching The Office during my break, as I've been doing lately. I'm really getting into the show, especially starting from season 2. Once the afternoon came around, I had a short meeting with my team around 3 o'clock to check in on their progress. Lex, as the team leader, I wanted to make sure they were on track and that I could help with any issues. After work, I stayed an extra hour to finish up some tasks, which
Astonished.
later I went to the swimming pool and swam for about 700 or 800 meters. Not sure of the exact distance, but it took about 30 minutes. After swimming, I went home and took a shower. I had my first English class on Preply at 90:30 with a tutor who is Chinese but speaks great English. We talked a lot about both Western and Eastern cultures, and I even learned the word stereotype from her. Feeling happy after the class, I went out for some street food and a beer before heading back home to watch more The Office. I'm getting really into the later seasons, especially with the addition of new characters like Karen. I also enjoyed a funny prank in one of the episodes where Jim and Pam trick Dwight into thinking he's communicating with the CIA. I hope that captures your day well. Let me know if you'd like any changes or additions.
Okay, let me see. Let me check it out first.